What's up guys, this is Astranox. In this video I want to show you guys the power of a DoT team. DoT is damage over time. Now why should you listen to this video? I'm doing this World 6 in the Simulated Universe at Trailblaze Level 33. This is my second free-to-play account. My first one is free-to-play as well. And I use heroes that are unpopular. I also run the unpopular Nihility path. I'm running the battle fully automatic, right? I have bad relics on my characters and they're only at +6. Some of them are at +9. So how was I able to do this early, this low Trailblaze level with really garbage gear? Well, I'll give you guys as much information as possible in this video so you can reproduce something like this or do better, right? Like, considering the fact that I have very bad gear, my stats are quite low, how can you increase your survivability to actually survive all the damage being thrown at you? And how can you do big damage, right, when you have terrible stats? So I'll be explaining blessings that are very powerful to look out for, some curios that are very powerful as well. And let's talk about like best free-to-play teams, right? Because there's Natasha, which is an amazing hero for healing, right? We all get her. There's March 7 that shields, one target at a time. Or you could be using Fire Trailblazer, which, shields the whole team. It's not that thick, but if you pump that defense, it can be pretty good. Now, there is Asta, which is an amazing support. She can actually apply burn, damage over time on the targets, as well as boosting the team's attack speed. And she's definitely a powerful character to build, and we all get her. Serval, we all get her, 4-star, lightning, shock, damage over time. So you could be running Natasha with March 7th and Asta and Serval. Or you could be running Natasha, Fire Trailblazer with Asta and Serval. Now, those team compositions are going to be very strong in here in World 6 because the boss is weak to fire and light, right? So fire and lightning are going to be allowing you to break the boss often, Kokolia, and that will make it so you receive less damage. You can interrupt the boss, deal more damage, and it's very powerful to break the boss as often as possible. But I'm not even running a team that has fire damage, right? So it's actually harder to run the team that I'm running, I believe, right? Sampo, it's just because I really wanted to show how he does things, and he actually is able to stack certain things that you have access to with the Nihility path, the blessings. So there's a debuff called Suspicion, and it makes it so the target can take from 0 all the way up to 99% increase in damage over time damage. The damage taken from dots is going to be increased. It's going to get doubled, basically, 99%, right? Increase. There's a debuff called Confusion, which is kind of confusing because it instantly deals your damage over time damage, right, during weakness broken. So you can have up to 5 stack. It's 30% each of the dot. So basically you can deal 150% of your damage over time instantly during weakness broken, on top of the damage over time ticking, right? So that's very powerful. The Void is another debuff that makes it so it reduces the toughness regeneration by 10%, stacks 5 times. So with all these things, it makes it so the targets are taking a lot more damage from dots. And also, it makes it so there's blessings, guys, that are completely insane in the Nihility path. So your dots, right, they can deal damage instantly when you apply the dots, on top of the damage when they're going to tick. There's a 2-star blessing that makes it so when you enhance it, it actually deals 150% of your dot damage instantly. So like when you apply it, that's crazy. Like, it's allowing you to do a lot of burst damage on top of the resonance triggering. Applied. That's another thing about Nihility. It's applying that on all the targets, and it's applying 2 stacks of wind shear. It's applying 1 stack of burn, of shock, and bleed. So it definitely stacks pretty fast. And the thing is, when you run Sampo, you can be sure that the wind shear will be at 5 stacks, so it's gonna trigger for more damage. Now, there's blessings, like I said, in the Nihility path that are allowing you to just make your damage so much stronger. There's just a 1-star blessing that makes it so for each Nihility, blessings that you have in this run, it will do, I believe, it's 8% damage increase, and it stacks up to 9. So if you have 9 Nihility blessings or more in that run, you're gonna deal 9 times 8, with 72% more damage with your dots, which is really good. On top of everything else that you're able to do, all the other blessings, it's just gonna make your damage so much better. So that's definitely one of the top blessings to actually enhance in a run at the end before you fight the final boss. So definitely take a look out, because it's gonna be 100 cosmic fragment to enhance it, or it's gonna be 70 if you have the curios that reduces the the blessing upgrade cost, which is definitely a very powerful curio. Now, blessings that you want to take a look out is not only Nihility ones. Nihility ones are for boosting your damage. There is one that actually reduces the attack of the targets by up to 30%. So this is a great way to boost your survivability right there. So keep a lookout for that one. Now, there are blessings from other paths which are very, very powerful. When you have crappy gear, you need to increase your maximum health. It's one of the most important things, because if you don't have a big enough HP pool, then the boss will just shred you apart, and you're just gonna die from like powerful ability, especially when the boss has a buff that increases their attack, and they're doing a massive team-wide attack against you. It's gonna hit hard. So if you're running on auto and you're not able to heal your team back to full and shield your team, you might just go down because of the sheer damage that's coming your way. So abundance, preservation are paths that just would make your run easier, but they're gonna be longer. And sometimes when the battles are too long versus a boss, the boss gets an attack boosting, that stacks up, and you're just gonna end up taking too much damage and go down. But the runs are gonna be longer, but you probably can do better with abundance or preservation path, and maybe run something else than a DoT team. But DoT would make it so your runs are faster, and also the videos about DoT, and I want to show power of that and talk about how powerful it can be. So what you can do is grab just a few blessings from abundance, preservation, and also destruction. There's some great ones in there, especially in destruction, the one that increase your maximum HP. If you enhance it, it goes from 16 to 24% HP increase for your whole team. That is super powerful right there. There is one in abundance that makes it so you increase your maximum HP by 5% all the way up to 7% with enhancement. And for every abundance blessings that you have, it will increase your maximum HP. So when it's enhanced, it's 7% times 9, which is crazy. That's 63% maximum HP increase for your whole team, on top of the one from destruction, which is 24. So right there, you almost have double HP, guys. Like, that is so much better to survive all sort of stuff coming your way. And if your healer is crowd control, disabled, cannot heal, or let's say you're using Natasha, you don't have Bailu, of course, then the ultimate might not be ready for the team-wide heal, and you're about to take some big damage, right? Like, you can't keep up. So when you have maximum HP increase for your whole team, it makes it so much easier, especially when you have bad gear. Your ability tree might not be powered up so much, but it's definitely a very important one to work on, and you should be grinding the simulated universe to get a bunch of points to power up your ability tree. You're gonna get a lot of HP. HP is one of the most important ones to power up first. Defense for damage reduction, and then attack to speed things up. But I would go with survivability increase first. Also, it increases the damage of your path, your resonance, which definitely is super strong. And also, it unlocks you to be able to get a second and third resonance in your path, which makes it so you're able to just do more damage. So that's very important to work on all these things. There is a way to actually make your run super easy if you luck out. I don't know what the odds are. It could be like a 1% or less type of deal. It's an occurrence that can give you 2,000 cosmic fragments, which is ridiculous, because you could upgrade all your blessings with 2,000 cosmic fragments before the boss, right? That's insane. But also you can choose 2000 cosmic fragments from that occurrence, or you can choose the blessings, every single blessings from a random path. It's going to be random when it happens, right? So that occurrence only happened to me once, and it was just in a farming run, right? The thing is, if you get 2000 cosmic fragments and you already have the curios robe of the beauty, what it means is that the robe of the beauty, it's 16% damage increase for your whole team for every 100 cosmic fragment. So that means if you have 2000 cosmic fragments or more, it is a 320% damage increase, which makes it so you can basically clear any world, any difficulty with pretty much any team when something like this happens. So just something to keep in mind. There's a lot of ways to make your run easier. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section, but definitely stay tuned for my other videos. Even more in depth or straight up like just faster with more information and really much more condensed than this one. But that's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.